Hey friends, it's Shani, Certified Feline Training and Behavior Specialist with Wild at Heart. And do you have a cat that's peeing on your bed or your couch? First thing you're going to do is you're going to take your cat to the vet to rule out any medical issues. If your cat has been medically cleared, I'm going to go with the easiest path forward. I'm going to look at your litter boxes, the type of boxes you're using, the type of litter you're using, how many boxes you have, and where those boxes are located. You should always have one litter box per cat plus one. So if you have one cat, you should have at least 2 boxes. If you have 2 cats, you should have at least 3 boxes. Now, if you have cats with litter box issues, you're gonna need even more than that. Now, what type of boxes are you using? They should be uncovered, no litter liners, no litter robots, and they should be extra large. Most litter boxes that are sold in stores are not big enough. Check my products page for 2 litter boxes that are big enough. wildatheartcats.com/products. What type of litter are you using? It should be a very fine, sandy, unscented clay litter. Also, most people put too much litter in the box. Cats only want 1 to 2 inches. They do not want to sink down when they get in there to eliminate. Next, where are your boxes located? They need to be in a safe, well-lit area. Your cats need to feel safe when they are eliminating. They don't want to be in the dark basement, and they don't want to be next to noisy and scary appliances like the washer and dryer. And if you have multiple cats, you need to spread those litter boxes throughout your house. You can't have them all in the same area because cats are very territorial, and one cat might be guarding the litter box and preventing other cats from using it. Lastly, how often are you scooping those boxes? It should be at least twice a day. Studies prove that cats do not like stepping on top of their elimination. So if the box smells bad and has a bunch of poop and pee in it, then cats are going to avoid using it. You also should be completely replacing the litter at least once a month. Please remember, if you're gonna make any changes to your cat's litter box setup, it's always best to add new boxes before you take away old ones. Cats have a really hard time with change. So when I'm working with a client and we are switching up their litter box setup, I will instruct them to buy a completely new box with new litter and put it close to their old box. We don't wanna just take everything away and change it suddenly. That can be very drastic for some cats. So introduce changes slowly. Okay, so we have checked out medical. We have checked out your litter box setup. Your litter box is the type of litter that you're using. Next, you're going to look at what is possibly stressing your cat out. Because litter box issues can be either really simple, like a medical issue, or simply you're just not using the right boxes, or it can just be a little bit more complicated. It can be something in the environment, or it can be a combination of medical and environment, or a combination of the wrong boxes and something that's going on within the home that's stressing them out. So investigate. Are your cats not getting along? Is there a stray cat outside? Is there a new baby? Is there some sort of change that has happened within your home? And how can you fix that? Anytime I'm working with someone where a cat is peeing in a very specific area, I always encourage them to move a litter box as close as possible to that problem area. Because if your cat is feeling territorially insecure and they are marking that specific territory, putting a litter box there is allowing them to express that very natural behavior, but in a more appropriate way. Make sure you're using an enzymatic cleaner on those problem areas, because if you don't get that cat urine smell out of there, your cat's just going to mark it again. Cats are super scent orientated. It is how they mainly communicate with other cats and within their environment. So we need to provide them with a lot of things to scent mark. Cats have glands all over their body and they use them all the time. So provide them with cat trees, beds, scratchers, toys to scent mark so they can actually own their territory. Also work on reassociation. If the problem area is the bed, you can start playing with them, feeding them treats, meal times, even catnip. Because in the wild, the territory where they would eliminate wouldn't be anywhere near their hunting or their eating territory. Lastly, with litter box issues, you need to be really patient, because once a behavior has happened over and over again, it becomes a habit, and you're gonna have to work on breaking that habit. We need to remember, these behaviors are completely normal for cats. We have forced these little wild animals to live in our home and be under our expectations. So again, remember, cats going outside of the box, marking their territory, those are all very normal behaviors. We don't like it, obviously, and we're going to work on correcting it, but we cannot punish our cats or be super angry at our cats, because when it comes down to it, we're controlling the environment. We're the ones that are responsible for them. We're the ones that decided to invite these little animals into our homes. And so it's up to us to fix it.